Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Cincinnati 2. Give you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment, news, and inspirational quotes. Right, me, the Queen, is back at it again. And here's all the drama and all the controversy on social media. So I decided to do this video. And this is what I've been saying, on my previous videos, time and time again. But let's get into the nitty gritty, and I will do my best to explain my honest opinion without being biased and what I feel needs to happen in the future. So I did the review for the 2019 Soul Train Music Awards a few days ago. So go check that out. Now, the award show, it was good, it was okay. It was like, reviews was like in between. I did enjoy the performances. I really did enjoy the performances overall. But I feel like it could have been a little bit better. So let's get to Ari Lennox. Now, Ari Lennox, I love her music. She is talented. I will save up and go get her Shea Butter Baby album. And I have listened to that album as well, and I will post my review later on. I just haven't had time because I've been busy and all that other stuff. But now it's the time for me to vent a little bit, and I'm just going to say what I always say. People are welcome to have their perspectives and, their opinions and my thoughts. Their thoughts. And like I said, you have the right to agree or disagree. So you already know by now. You already know what's up. So Ari Lennox, I was so excited to see her, but I really expected for her not only to win an award, but not only that, to perform at the Soul Train Music Awards, because Ari Lennox has been on a roll. Like this year and last year, she has been doing her thing. She's been putting in the work, and like I said, she has stage presence. She can sing. She has vocals. She has swag. She has rhythm. She's a breath of fresh air in music, period. And I really love her music. That's the kind of music that I grew up listening to, like that R&B, soul, pop, funk, jazz. She has a little bit of everything. And she is a versatile artist, period, because a lot of like her music, it just stems from the variety of like, early 2000s music, today's music, but it has more of like that nostalgic feeling, and that vibe, and like has like a little bit, I can hear like influences from like the 70s music, the 80s music, and the 90s music. So she has a little bit of everything. But she has expressed her disappointment, and she said she's going to quit music. And it really is very sad to see artists that I understand how they feel. I'm not here to dictate to anyone how they feel about, feeling disappointment about not winning an award. But here is what she said on her social media. Shea Butter Baby will always be special. I made a soul album for black people. I made my album for black people, LOL. I just don't understand at all, actually, but cool. It's not just an award. It wasn't any award show. It was the Soul Train Awards. As you can see, I'm a big fan of soul music and huge fan of Soul Train's history. My intent was to never shade other nominees. I'm hurt, and I don't expect soulless haters to understand that. Every time I wrap my mind around it, I just can't accept it. It feels like a breakup. I made a soulful album. I never ran from who I am. I just expected that one platform to understand that. Me being honest doesn't make me less gracious or less star-worthy. Nah, I quit. At Yaya at Creole Brat. Imagine a Christmas album by at Ari Lennox. I'm not selling out, so I quit. To all those annoyed with me, you got it. I won't lose my mind over this shit. I will save my sanity first. I'll join the damn army. Tired of being annoying, tired of being annoyed. I just ain't built like the rest of them. This shit ain't for me. It's clear I'm not, quote, cool enough, not trendy enough, and I don't care to be. I don't strive for that. I'm not going to chase this shit ever again. No more fake shit on my part. It's not just the awards, as BB was slept on in so many ways. I'm too emotional to pretend like I can play this game. Alright, let me rant. Super Saiyan on point now. Now, it's sad because I said this time and time again. We have talented black artists that have that gift and that soul and passion. And for a platform like Soul Train, because I watched Soul Train, I grew up with Soul Train, I love Soul Train. But for a platform like Soul Train to not acknowledge Ari Lennox, and she didn't get the award. I think, let's see, who was nominated? Some other people nominated, and let's see, she yeah, and she was nominated for 3 awards, including Best R&B Soul Female Artist, Best Collaboration Performance, and Album Mixtape of the Year. Okay, from her critically acclaimed debut album Shea Butter Baby, but it lost all 3 categories. Now, Ari Lennox should have won at least one category. At least one category. Because really, she had a year, She's everywhere. She was everywhere. And really, for her to feel disappointed, for her to feel sensitive, like I said, and she had, who had won that album mixtape? Okay, Lizzo had won the album mixtape she had won the album mixtape for her album Cause I Love You. Now, I love Lizzo as well. I love Lizzo's music as well. I did a album review on Lizzo. Because I Love You album. I thought it was a good album. So let's get back to Ari Lennox. So the thing is, when it comes to black artists, we can't not put them in one category. We can't put them in one box. But for Ari Lennox to just give up on music, it's not worth it. Because hell, even the greats, they have been through it. They've been nominated for how many awards, and they never won. It has happened to the best of the best. But don't let that moment define your artistry, and that doesn't mean or take away your gift and passion. And I see and understand her frustration. I really do, because she made an album for black people, for black culture, and unfortunately, like I said, you're gonna have some of your own people that support you, and you're gonna have some of your own people that don't support you. That's just life. Hell, that's just life. But this should be a really stepping stone for Ari Lennox, and she should keep making music. Forget about, like I said, I know being recognized is important, but keep making music. That's really the main goal that you want to do. You don't want awards to define who you are. I mean, what I mean by that, I'm saying it's blessed and it's great to get acknowledged. It's good to get acknowledged, because hell, I would love, to win an award. So it's I know that feeling of disappointment, that feeling of I put in all the work, but still I'm not getting enough recognition. No, keep going. And I know, like I said, her sanity is important, and I know, like I said, the music business is something else. But I feel that Ari Lennox, she is already a game changer anyway. I mean, she's something new and fresh in R&B. Hell, I don't even even today's R&B. That's why I feel like it's just lacking that soul and that authentic music. When we do have artists like Ari Lennox that does, they fill in the lane and gap of she reminds me of in the lanes of Erykah Badu's, Jasmine Sullivan's, Jill Scott's, Marsha Ambrose's, Fantasia's, Fantasia as well. And it's it's very difficult and it's a challenge, but Ari should not let that stop her from making music. She don't even need to sell herself anyway. And what I mean by that, she says she's not going to sell out, but really it's I feel if you want to make the music that you want to make, you have the right to do what you want to do. You have the right to move forward. And like I said, just believe in your art. I always preach this. I know you have a craft, you have a niche, a sound, you can keep going. You have something that is outside the box. And I know when I listen to other great artists before, they have said, people have told them no. They have doubted their creativity. They have doubted their willpower. They even doubted their, believing themselves to really push forward and, just change the game of music. But see, Ari Lennox pretty much, that Shea Butter Baby album is really good. I will do an album review on it as well. So be on the lookout for it. But yeah, Ari Lennox basically, she just needs to take the time to like reevaluate herself as an artist and her artistry. And hell, if she gotta take a break from music, and get her mind together, so be it. I'm not here to dictate people what to do. But I do understand, like, when you do have a passion and drive, it's in you. It's like that gift of music that she has in her, and she had looked forward for the Soul Train Awards to acknowledge her, and that platform for that award show not to acknowledge her, for her not to win, because she looked forward, to being on that award show, and she grew up with it just like everybody else. It's just like in today's age of music, it's really tricky because I've always have said this: music is subjective, and people can support who they want to support, and vice versa. But I feel like when it comes to our talented black artists, as long as they make good music, we should support them. Why not? Why should we put them in a category, or why should we dictate to them what kind of music they should make just to appeal to us? And really, it's not fair, period. Because hell, I'm an artist. I already know what I want to do with my art. I already know what I want to do with my painting and drawing. I know what direction, I know the vision that I want to do, and I strive to create that vision and make it come to life, period. But it's like, when it comes to that talent and gift, it's almost like artists that have it, it does take a while and a little bit longer for them to get noticed. So I feel that Ari Lennox should take this to really empower her and to really like push forward and keep making good music. Why quit? I mean, that's your love of music. That's your passion. But just because, unfortunately, people are not going to like your music, they're not going to like you as an artist, that's how it is. But the ones that do appreciate you, that's all that fucking matters. Because I've said this time and time again, I had been there for some of my favorite artists. I could have not supported them anymore for whatever reason, but I still kept going. I was like, I still love your music. So for Ari Lennox, I feel like I said, she still got it. She can be able to, still touch, that soul and that rhythm and blues and all of that, and it's really cool that, for artists like her that do exist, that do take their music seriously. But like I said, I know how she's disappointed. I know how she feels. I've been there. I put in all the work, and I've been like, damn. But you gotta get back out. You gotta get back out there, and just do what it do. Now let me get into my Super Saiyan mode. For those who say like she's too sensitive and saying, oh, artists are too sensitive. Well, we're all human beings, and I feel like when you like that, especially like seeing how these artists now at this new day and age of music, I get concerned for them because really, like I said, we got the social media thing. But I also feel like they should take time for themselves privately to handle their personal things and matters. And I feel like, in this situation, Ari Lennox, she should take this situation and turn it to a positive thing, and should ignite her passion and give to do more music and create more music. And I like that, a lot of people, they have different opinions and stuff. And like I said, for Lizzo winning the album mixtape of the year, congratulations to Lizzo. Like I said, she had a good year too. Both of them had a good year. Ari Lennox and Lizzo had a good year, but like I said, Ari Lennox, she felt like, she deserved to win that award because that album Shea Butter Baby is like the soul. She did put a lot of soul and R&B and funk. And Soul Train Awards is more of like that, the music of like being soul and R&B and hip hop and all together. So I felt, in my opinion, she deserved that award because that album Shea Butter Baby is a really breath air fresh. It's a body of work. It just gives more of like that feeling, a lot that soul and that charisma. But overall, I feel like Ari Lennox, girl, keep making music. Don't ever give up, period. Don't ever give up. But if you gotta take a break, from the music business, you gotta take a break and just do what you gotta do. Cause like I said, it happens to the best artists. I mean, like I said, they had to take a break and then come back. But I feel like Ari Lennox, she definitely, like I said, pretty much her music is really good. People should check out her debut album, Shea Butter Baby. Just like I said, look at the bigger picture, because as I said before, it is pretty much frustrating that, these up and coming black artists that actually got that talent and gifted, and they actually have, like, they got a good ear of music. Those are the ones really pretty much deserve to get everything, from their hard work and dedication, and love for music. That will follow through in the long run. But that's just my opinion. That's just my perspective. Guys, don't be afraid to, share your thoughts, your opinions. And as always, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to like, share, comment, just share, subscribe, and comment down below. And as always, stay tuned on that next episode of Give Cincinnati 2 Dragon Ball Z Maverick Reference. And I'm signing out, and that's my rant video for Ari Lennox. We love you, girl. Please do not stop making music. You got fans, period. You got real fans that actually buy your music. So don't stop making music. So as always, yeah. So peace, bye bye, and as always, y'all, this Super Saiyan is out.